Main lagi, Cok. Tadi siang kalah mulu. Ini maluin ya. Kalah ya? Belum. Yuk. Tinggal 200.000 je. Woi, ini Ronaldo Emperor. Oke, gak usah babi bro, ayo main.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do...
It's Cristiano!
Anjir.
Massive goal!
What a superstar! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Palmer. That's a good ball.
Jago banget Ronaldo.
His commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. Baggio going face to face with his great rival. Thuram, Xavi Alonso and Bastoni. Turan. And it's Vitz. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Basha. It's a good ball out wide. That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Basha. And it's pahala.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard. Roberto Basha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. The pass is intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a decent ball. Haaland, Inter Milan, finding their passes. Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Bắt đấy.
Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even go beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
DiMarco. Bastoni. Beckenbauer. Dumfries. Chance! Mistake!
Haaland.
Inter are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Vince.
Jale.
Dig through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is as far as they're going to go. Palmer. And it's Kimmich. And it's Palmer. And Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dumfries. Now it's Zielinski. Turan. DiMarco. Now it's DiMarco.
Dumfries.
Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitz. Xavi Alonso. Dumfries. That'll be a throw.
Ram.
And it's Hazard. It's run loose here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Saleh ni Saleh.
45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
The player of the world challenge is now.
And totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1. Things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Haaland. Out to the right. Haaland!
Aduh, dalam.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Karena Ronaldo muka. Aduh.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Baggio. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. Reclaimed it in a trice. Forward it goes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Foot in. Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Kimmich. Roberto Baggio.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
That means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well played. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Tayo, Ronaldo na dapat bola lihat.
Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head. And look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zielinski looking for a runner. That looks a good ball through. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Owen. And it's Baggio. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Laid back in. He's there to retrieve it. Palmer. Oh, easy pickings there. Now there's a chance for a shot!
Aduh.
Oh, Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
Kamu makan gini banyak kamu.
Aku hewan aja.
Harusnya suruh makan.
Karena aku sampai kejengkel ya, marah-marahnya. Karena begitu lucu rupanya sampai ketahuan. Rasa minta makanku.
Anaknya mana?
Aku tahu.
Tadi mama di dekat.
Punya aja.
Mana nanya?
Lagi suami lagi.
Hijau.
Tahu.
Hijau tapi dalam.
Hijau tuh pakai teh orang.
Tadi sih aja mana masuk nih?
Now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chance to the lead. It's big.
Tuh lah lagi.
Dumfries. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Barella. Time is running out here.
It's looking like too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Dumfries gets into a good position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ini aja cancel nak sebenarnya.
Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! Header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Mantap.
Barella. Schneider. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Marco puts them all in. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's hoisted clear. Beckenbauer. It's made its way to him. Shot, surely! It's in! 30 minutes, and we're all square again.
Mau dia tak?
It was casual, it was careless.
Tadi.
That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Ini apa?
You look back on the game,
Ini
Benji.
om.
Inter certainly had some good moments.
Menit.
There were plenty of encouraging
Pembahasan
spells that more should have been made of.
Ini apa nih?
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all
Kemarin
a
saya
very
coba
good
urusan banyak. Satu itu.
Halo. Oren i Nana jadi naik mana jam siu masuk nih. Dia bang semua. Jam siu main BB. Ya.
Sudah aku. Mak sing libur mana ya?
Libur.
Libur tu 1 minggu.
Iya masuk muridnya. Kapan mau nih? Masuk kan nih?
Oh, mau ambil Maggi.
Sing hari Rabu.
Ada
Masuk.
belum?
Masuk.
Ngajak.
Men puasa ni bila?
Senang. Jangan kok ini orang kan bisa.
Tak tahu mungkin. Makan harusnya kena mie apa jauh.
Lapar. Kan sedih juga.
Tahu daging soto.
Aduh.
Tutup lah. Keliling gitu. Kalau imai nelpon imai. Milk stick. Ya tahu. Ane coklat, ane gede.
Ini mama.
Hijau sih ada dagang tu.
Ini mama. Tak.
Kita beli kayak yang suka beli nasi jengkol, yang beli nasi uduk. Kan ada aku. Lama lah Pak.
Football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the
Beli
next
mie,
2 hours it
beli
might not feel like
odol,
that.
beli
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
obat
This
penyamuk.
certainly
Beli odol
matters.
sih.
Bu,
Sama lihat.
Gotta say that
Tidak beli.
there
Harus
certainly
kami
know how to
sampo.
create an
Dan
atmosphere.
disuruh.
80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Action has already started. What do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neymar. That's a throw. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Genie. Pinks one through. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zielinski. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat.
Ayo.
It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
No play this time.
It's simple.
Belum, yang pernah dan tenang yang main.
Now it's Neymar. Hakimi, the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schneider.
Fleming.
Oh, that's superb. It's
Kalau diputus sama suaminya
terrific save.
Kan belum.
Very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Terlabok.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Helps for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. Still goalless at the moment. Zielinski. There's the crossfield ball. That was not gone well. Schneider. And here's Neymar. Looking for... And the shot!
Baik, Schneider.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's
Kok
always
pencet,
that
Bro?
risk, Peter,
Kok
when the
bakar
team
ni
commits
lagi?
too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. Chance for a shot!
Wadidaw, wadidaw.
Fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sialnya.
Calhanoglu, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mendes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. DiMarco. Calhanoglu.
Ayo.
Iñaki Williams. And that was nowhere near his best. Zielinski. That looks a good ball through. Schneider. Brilliantly cut out. Schneider! Oh, that was no routine
Kok nggak
save.
tidur tadi padahal udah tidur kan ini depannya udah tidur.
To be honest.
Ini
into the land with the corner. There first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Apa dia?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ended up in no man's land. It's instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer wriggles his way through. Nicely intercepted. Calhanoglu. Zielinski.
Ah,
This isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Orang diteker.
He is going into that little black book. And here's Neymar. And Zielinski. Mendes cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Apaan mainan?
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second
Kalau
half
latih latihan ya.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change his
Apa, Le?
current team talk.
Aku mah menagi aku sih.
Stood up well to it there. That has been swung wide. Martinez. Caicedo. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Williams. He's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Efek filter gitu.
Now it's Mbappe. It's an imaginative pass. That's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they...
Great chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think they need a replay on that one.
Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Zielinski. And it's Calhanoglu. DiMarco. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. And And it's Schneider. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now the pass just keeps it. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. Schneider. And Inter now could counter-attack. That has found him in acres of space. DiMarco will try cutting inside here. He's got two. They've done it! And that could well be the winner.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mendes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bastoni attempts a clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Saar cuts it out. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And they're quick to get it back. Inter Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, it rattles the bar!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Martinez. He's picked his way through. No way through there. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Inter Milan has been handed a game-changing chance. A chance to pull further clear. And he's
What did
missed
thou?
altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Membeli bisa Genie. Satu main lah. Berhasil. Gila-gila. Kita istirahatkan kali ya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Now the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's having a shot! Tries to pass it through. Has another go!
Oi.
Oh, good-looking ball.
You have to expect that from everyone there. Inter definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And Dijk calmly anticipates. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zielinski. Played into the box.
Zielinski brother
And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan, applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Xabi Alonso. Zanetti. VIII has it out wide and in space. Has a look and plays it forward. Adams cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. He won't be happy with that one. Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Great defending, strong and determined. Xabi Alonso. And here's Lautaro Martinez. This looks promising. And it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Zaire Emery. For Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah.
Messi! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
VIII has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Hakimi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now this could be a chance. Zielinski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zaire Emery. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. This one tries a shot! Oh, Inter! And they're back in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No joy this time. The pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's there to belt it away. Inter Milan have their third corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one. He's in a real chance! He scores! And he is just ripping it up! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Brazil have reclaimed it. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's been played through. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Now it's Martinez. He could be in here. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rice, who played through for the wide man. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Modric. Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Zaire Emery. Zanetti. Vitz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Martinez. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Vitz. Bastoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Rice spots it and intercepts. That pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position. Now it's Martinez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Great feet, that.
Rashford, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckenbauer bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zaire Emery, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kane. Kupchu. Well, ended up in no man's land. Haaland in with the challenge. And it's Kane. Decent progress down the left. There are... And Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, it's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Schneider. Zanetti. Chance here to counter. It's a good foot in there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kane. Kane! Corner number 2 then.
Menyerah ya.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Kan lawannya berat.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ljungberg really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zanetti. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course,
Thuram! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Thuram really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Ljungberg. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pinches it off him. And here's Haaland. Ljungberg.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, that was vital. And the counter is on. Done delicately. Tries to get it clear. So we're still where we started right now. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Short changes in with that pass. And it's Hakimi. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Now it's Palmer. Can he get it through? Guardiola receives it in a wide position. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ljungberg. Conte. Beckenbauer takes a shot! This time, surely! Managed to get himself offside. And that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. And it's Palmer. Now he's got space here. That's an excellent interception. That has been knocked clear. Zielinski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Now it's Haaland.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Wow.
Good read. That was well played.
Now it's Thuram. Good running with the ball. Albert Ferrer kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Getting close now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Turan. And he was quick to react. Conte. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's managed to get rid. And he's been shifted off it. Juventus. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the header! That was superb! And it's half-time here. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. For both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Bebas kamu makan itu sendiri, kamu nggak ada.
Iya, kamu pakai duit aku.
Mana ada? Imain nggak tahu dagang di jalan itu ya.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Great vision. He's having a shot! Off the post! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, man. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ended up in no man's land. Haaland, Palmer, Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Played into space. VIII receives it in a good position here. Shoots! Well, now it's a race. That's another chance. Haaland. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Palmer, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Turan could try cutting inside. Tries a shot!
And
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Opts to play it back. And this is Torres. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ball has bounced loose now. And no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Turan.
Anjir.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Swept in. Xavi Alonso getting this one clear. Fernando Torres. Xavi Alonso. Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're back on the ball again. On the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. Cross needs to... Oh, smashing header! He hits the net. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold...
Big chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Brilliantly cut out. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass has been well intercepted. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Ljungberg. Zanetti. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Thuram. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's got behind for a goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Break makan dulu. Bisa punya right main epic-epicnya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest #1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency...
He's gone for goal!
We've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Zielinski. Xavi Alonso.
What?
Referee's given a throw.
Ano malitan?
Delivers the ball. He rises! Osimhen gets flagged offside. Xavi Alonso. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zaire Emery. And it's shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Rafa Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yokushlu. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafa Silva is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now he's off and running. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's going to go a long way. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. He's one-on-one! There are shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Robert
They produced
Lautaro,
something
yeah.
out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Main 166 gitu.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Crosses it in here. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good ball over the top. Cleared away. Well, they can break here. Wakame. Good running, strong and purposeful. Asensio. Climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. What a throw in. Played towards the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Martinez.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Osimhen. Immobile. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Galatasaray with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Into Milan, looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Wakame. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This is your Kushlu. Passing is crisp and sharp. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. Osimhen! That is decidedly lacking.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through.
Rafa Silva, and it's Immobile. And that has put paid to that. Zanetti gets it away. Zaire Emery. Xavi Alonso. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zielinski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. To review the first half.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them in the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
What?
Lofted in. Adams gets it away. Zaire Emery.
Oh, situ.
Good-looking ball. Zielinski. And it's Zanetti. Bastoni, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Immobile, here's on to Immobile! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hakimi. So what can they make of this?
Aduh, error lagi, Cok.
A corner it is then. Corner number 2 then. Adams clears it away. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Zielinski.
Anjir.
Comes to the rescue.
Aduh. Sempatan cantik.
So we've reached the hour mark. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball.
Aduh.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Immobile!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Yokushli. Osimhen. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rafa Silva. Now it's Brocklini. Now it's Martinez. Hakimi. Played into space out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Immobile crosses. Cleared without complication. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. And Hakimi. Martinez. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Chance!
Aduh, you.
Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that's another good win of the ball. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Đấy.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly.
Aduh, kok masih belum.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yokuslu.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Asensio. He's in a great position here. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a sharp pass. Sanchez does well to get it back. And here's Immobile. 1 minute to add, according to the board. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance!
Ah.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Martinez taking in the accolades, having been named man.
Culun, tapi siapa itu? Oh, ada.
Lampunya matiin. Jangan matiin lampunya, muka wajib saya nggak kelihatan.
Matiin lampu.
Ya. Waduh, lah.
Ih, udah ada keterangan basi.
Wow, gelap cuy.
Baru bisa tidur. Lebih nyaman lagi. Nggak ada main PS.
Kamu ini banyak maunya, Bu ikutin.
Ikutin apa? Cuma belajar.
Oh kan cuma hidupin lagi ya?
Hah?
Hidupin. Cahayanya tak ganti.
Aja lagi 1 menit ya.
Ya.
Oh, bos.
Kasih untuk besok di kerja pusing.
Udah. Adik tidur. Jangan.
2 kali lagi lah, 2 kali lah. Atau kalau kalah ini ya udah selesai.
Udah, benar ya.
Ya. Aduh Pak, setnya ketinggalan sih. Magic.
Ada lagi kau tidur.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Gamba Osaka have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, the system...
Shapes to suit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
The most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold. is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, well played. That was very necessary. Dybala. Martinez. Spread it left. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read. He read that. And a chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Gamba looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flings it across. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. On the through ball. Chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Inter go in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And
What did you?
Here, Peter, the defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it.
He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a go! It's in the uprights. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bastoni. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they can counter here. Dybala. Now it's Barella.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish!
Yeah.
It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Zielinski clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Oh, PS4.
Dybala.
Ambil HP bang, biar bisa baca komen.
Looking to pass their way through.
PS nggak,
That defending is
PS
unapologetically
nggak bisa baca
persistent.
komen.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kupchuk. Can he get it through? No, again there's no way through. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Spread out to the
Nice,
left.
Zanetti,
And he's managed to
Zanetti.
get free.
Ay,
Referee's had a look.
PS4 bang, PS4,
He's blown his
PS4.
whistle for half-time.
Speknya aja gini.
Reflections on the first half.
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they need to resist the temptation
Ambil
to
HP
just
tadi, ambil
sit on
HP.
the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe.
Kemudian Valera bagus ya.
Zielinski, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Barella is onto this. It's a good foot in there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Martinez. Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Mbappe. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second
Berubah
half.
masih itu.
Dybala purring through the gears. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's gone for goal. Oh, it rattles the bar. Decent enough try. Martinez. Zielinski. To Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is shown a yellow card.
Ambil HP tadi, ambil HP. Coba formasi dulu, formasi. PS4.
Gamba Osaka can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That is not proper. Martinez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dybala.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now something different.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
MK salah.
Van Dijk. And they win it back again. Dybala. Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. And he's worked it through. Well, that's well spotted.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Dybala.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Hakimi with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has left him in a heap.
Bahasa dah.
Well, he's not
That's
happy
a
with
deal.
that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Wah.
Can he finish? Oh, it looked like
And then
3-0
that plays
for
through.
sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Dybala. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's
Dengan
given it.
mainnya dengan.
Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there.
Banyak kali tempat.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's in, and the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver
Tahu
anything better than
benar.
that. This is heroic keeping.
Xavi Alonso. Schneider. And he was quick to react. Kupchu. Great vision. Schneider. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. Big chance!
Oh.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kupchu. And it's Dybala. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland. It's an imaginative pass. Dybala. Kupchu. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply a...
Inilah, ini kan enak. Enak. Menit lagi ya. Hilang baju kelas Inter juga dulu bagus tapi tidak dapat jadi kelas Inter hilang dia bisa ya sudah ya ya lagi sekali udah kayak api meledak ini sekali ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zielinski, over to the left. Good read, needed to be. That's travelling a long way. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Barella. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Inter Milan have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Jangan lumayan doon kok game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass.
Apaan?
Deftly away.
Untung-untungan doon eh.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Zanetti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Samain.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Beckenbauer cuts it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Inter Milan deciding to turn. Chance for a shot! And he's hit it long. Barella. Dumfries. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Vinicius Junior. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Over to the other side. Zanetti. That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barella. Zielinski. Half an hour played now. Dumfries.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zielinski just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. That looks a cracking ball. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Zielinski. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. And now they can clear their lines. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Barella. Vinicius Junior. That's good vision. Oh, good big chance! Barella. Xavi Alonso. Zielinski is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Marquinhos clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zielinski, and he's picked out the run. That's it. Shapes to shoot! Fantastic from Martinez! A finish of true class! First blood drawn!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was good.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Ayolah, aku mau banget nih.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18, numero 13, Parchi Sissugne, numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 8, Rooney, il numero 6.
And the second half gets underway. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Zielinski. Kukcu. That looks a decent ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Great vision, looking for options for movement, and he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukcu. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Laid back in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32. Lascia il campo per il...
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Built as the single goal between the sides. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Martinez. It's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good foot in there. Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defending.
Zanetti.
Oh,
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement with...
Applies the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's heaved it away. Goes forward. He's gone for goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Zanetti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is out of play. And they've got rid. Martinez. Now it's Torres.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He's going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a sharp pass. Adams gets across to intercept that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Kupchu. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Schneider. Just about within shooting range. 2 minutes to be added on. Dumfries gets it away. Has a look up and drives it forward. And we're done. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go.